children, welcome to online classes. In this video, you are going to learn about the chemical equations of 10th class chemistry. Children, when you are studying 6th class and 7th class, that time we have discussed the changes. The changes are of two types. What are they? First one is the physical change. What is the second one? Chemical change. So, here you see the definition of physical change and chemical change. In the case of physical change, no new substances are formed. Whereas in the case of chemical change, the new substances are formed. You see, what are the new substances? What are the original substances? Original substances are called reactants, and the newly formed substances are called products. So here, the example for the physical change is conversion of ice to water, water to vapor. We can write ice. Whenever we heat water, whenever we heat, we can get vapor. If you see, the ice formula is H2O, water formula also H2O, and vapor formula also H2O. Now, whenever a physical change is occurring, no new substances are formed, but we can observe the change in the state or color. See, ice is the solid state, already you know. Ice is the solid form of water, and the water is the liquid form of water, and vapor is the gas form of water. Now these are mutually convertible. We can convert ice to the water, water to the vapor, again from vapor to the water, again from water to the ice. Now this is the upward heating process, downward is cooling process. Now cool, we have to cool. Now here also we have to cool. So here, in the case of physical change, no new substances are formed. Now we see the chemical change. In the case of chemical change, no new substances are formed. So again, till then, in the case of chemical change, new substances are formed. You see about the chemical changes. Now, see the examples. These are all we are observing in our daily routine life. What are they? The process of digestion. Whenever we heat the food, then what happens? The food gets digested. Is it or not? So, the process of digestion is an example of chemical chain. Next, burning of the crackers on the Diwali day. All of you are interested in order to burn the crackers. What is the formula we use? 2mg plus O2 gives rise to 2mgo. 2mg plus O2 gives rise to 2mgo. See, burning of crackers, in that magnesium is also present. That is the reason why I am writing the formula for that. So, whenever that magnesium reacts with oxygen burning, so you know the gas which is used for the support of combustion is oxygen. So 2mg plus O2 gives rise to 2mg. Here, what are the original substances? Magnesium and oxygen. So in order to balance, we wrote 2. Now what is the new compound? Magnesium oxide MgO. Here also we wrote 2 in order to balance. Now if you see 2mg, magnesium atoms 2, here also 2mg, oxygen 2, here also 2. Now the equation is balanced. So in a chemical chain, new substances are formed. Now physical change is a temporary change, whereas the chemical change is a permanent change. In the previous example, from ice to water, water to vapor, again vapor to the water, water to ice, we got. How we can get? Whenever we heat the water, whenever we heat ice, we can get water. Whenever we heat water, we can get steam or water vapor or vapor. Whenever we cool the water vapor converts into water, and whenever we cool the water, by keeping in the fridge, we can get the ice. So there is no change in the formula. No new substances are formed. But here we see in the burning of crackers or burning of magnesium ribbon, because that magnesium ribbon is present in the crackers. Burning of magnesium ribbon. Magnesium ribbon means magnesium wire. 2mg plus O2 gives rise to 2mg. Now what are the original substances? Magnesium and oxygen. What is the new substance? MgO. This is called magnesium oxide. Now you see, these magnesium and oxygen are called reactants, and the magnesium oxide is called the product. Now these are called reactants. Now magnesium oxide is called product. Always reactants are written on the right side of the equation before the arrow. Next, always product or products. Sometimes 2 products will form, 3 products will come. Those products always will write on the right side of the equation. Here only one product is there, so I have taken only one product. So one product only is written on the right side of the equation. See children, next, the process of respiration. Now we are having 2 processes in the respiration, inhaling and exhaling. Now we inhale the oxygen and exhale the carbon dioxide. Taking air inside is called inhalation, and breathing out the carbon dioxide is called exhalation. So now those two processes are called respiration. So this is also an example of chemical change. Next, coming to the powder lye added to the water. Now you know, whenever we want to whitewash your home, the walls, that time we have to bring the lime powder and we have to add in the water. So here, powder lime formula is CaO, calcium oxide, added to the water, H2O, gives rise to CaOH twice. CaO is called powder lime or powdered lime or calcium oxide or dry lime is added to H2O. Now that H2O is called water, gives rise to CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide. What do you call that? Say calcium hydroxide. Next, ripening of the mango. Now in the summer season we can see the more mangoes are ripened. In that we can use calcium carbide, CaC2. What do you call? CaC2. So it produces the acetylene gas. That acetylene gas is used for artificial ripening of the fruits. So that is also chemical change. Next, coming to the exposing iron nails to the moisture in the air for a longer period. So whenever you keep the iron nails in the outside for longer days, what happens? They get crushed. So these are all the examples of chemical change. Next topic we can discuss in the next video. Thank you.